Take a moment to imagine that you have everything you've ever wanted in life. You have power, beauty, and an empire to call your own. Now imagine that you're watching the inevitable wave of destruction crashing down on your empire, undoing everything that you've ever worked for. And no matter how hard you try to hold back the impending destruction, it still arrives, and now you're emperor of nothing. This was Azshara's reality in the Sundering. After the Well of Eternity was destroyed, in the final moments of her stead as Queen of the Night Elves, she proclaims,
"No! I am Queen!"
And then we see her magic fail, and as her barrier shatters and fades, so too does her empire, her monument to how she saw herself. She cares not for the citizens that will die in the depths of the ocean. Even as the corpses of her subjects sink with her, she's only concerned with her own crown, which has floated away from her, a symbol and parallel of her rule and of her power. She was Azshara, Queen of the Night Elves, but now she is the Queen of no one. As she comes to terms with this, she proclaims, "This was not the deal I made," refusing to accept her role in the events unfolding. No matter how much death, destruction, and pain she caused, it was always worth it for power. It was all part of the deal, save for the collapse of her city. With the mention of deals, we see shadows begin to float around Azshara, a presence that is both powerful and terrifying. A small fish greets her amid the shadows, the vessel for something perhaps more powerful than Queen Azshara herself. We see a conversation carry out about how soon Azshara will just be another body unless she wants to serve this unknown figure. While she is doubtful of this being, calling him nothing, he proclaims that he is a god and shows her the former glory of the Black Empire. This is where we see Azshara refuse to be enslaved, refuse to serve like some simple subject. She is a queen after all, and her ability to rule and her power will see her not be something lesser. Instead, we see her make a counteroffer. She offers her subjects for a second time to help usher in the magnificent Black Empire once more. After a moment, the vision of the Black Empire fades. The god leaves her alone. There is no more voice, no more presence in the depths with her. We see her eyes looking around for a sign. Did she forsake the only deal that she had? Will she die down here with the rest of her subjects? We see air begin to escape her lips, a sign that she doesn't have much longer to live. And will this god accept her counteroffer? She is surely thinking in her head. Or will she perish, just as her empire did? It is while she's on the brink of death, at the very last second, we see her scream and convulse, and we see her transformation from start to finish, into Azshara, Queen of the Naga. And it is in this moment where we see her body slowly sinking after the transformation, that N'Zoth opens up one of his many eyes. In the eye, we see what looks to be a skyline of a city or a kingdom. Surely it's the Black Empire he has his eyes set on, and he will use Azshara and the newborn Naga to achieve his goal. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We have plenty of great videos on the way. And until next time, guys, stay classy and don't go swimming that far into Stormsong Valley.